Alright folks, this is Mick with Mickcraft, and rather than playing Warcraft, we're playing the Diablo IV Open Beta. Just wanted to share some of my initial thoughts on it as the beta wraps up here on this Sunday. So, couple of things. The game definitely has a good Diablo look and feel to it. Whenever you're fighting, you know, I'm playing as a Barbarian, and it feels quite a bit like playing a Barbarian in either Diablo 2 or Diablo 3, which of course I'd played before. And the Barbarian was first introduced in Diablo 2 naturally. Now, one thing that I was not the biggest fan of is the character creation begins with a prologue that you play through. And so it's a basically story-driven single-player moment, which, I mean, is fine. It just doesn't really have a Diablo-type feel to it for me. You know, other Diablo games, you're just thrown right in there, and you can very quickly start a new character, get right into the action with very minimal dialogue or anything of that nature. Of course, Diablo has always been very atmospheric, with lots of things like, you know, dialogue with Deckard Cain. That's another thing I'm missing. We don't have Deckard Cain. If you play Diablo 3, you know why, but Deckard Cain is such a big part of Diablo. I miss him. Wish he could be included in some manner. One thing that they've included from Diablo 3 that I like a lot are the story-driven-esque audio things. So you'll pick up a tome, for example, and then you'll start listening to an audio recording of somebody providing some backstory to provide some more of that atmospheric depth to it, like you might want as you're playing through this. The audio design is great. We have these, you know, fallen ones, with their shamans and everything, just like from Diablo 2. So that's quite a bit of fun. Now, the biggest difference from the other Diablo games is the other Diablo games were a, you know, randomly generated map each time. So it would always be the same couple of acts that you play. But this one, it's a more open world concept where you'll run into other players, almost MMO-esque. It's not entirely like World of Warcraft or something of that nature, but it is MMO-esque. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. I haven't played it enough to really get a good grasp on that, but it's different from other Diablo titles. But one of the things I like that's a callback to Diablo 1 and 2 that was a bit more absent in Diablo 3 is there is a true tech tree again. I'll pull that up right after I'm done with this fight here. But we're back to having a full-blown tech tree. I'm only level 19. I haven't been able to fully see what that tech tree will involve, but I was able to get my Whirlwind very quickly. Whirlwind was a favorite ability of mine from Diablo 2, and you've seen me use it quite a bit already in this brief dungeon. So here is the tech tree. You start up here. I ranked up in this Bash here, which is a classic Barbarian ability. And then I went on into Whirlwind, which is a very iconic Barbarian ability. And there's a lot of things that I haven't had really any opportunity to go down into. And it's a rather involved skill tree, so be interesting to see how that plays out in the new Diablo game. Another thing I'd like to showcase real quick is they do have controller support. So I'm switching over to my Xbox controller here. It's quite seamless feeling, and I'm gonna help this person. I was double checking the controls real quick. I'm still very much a mouse and keyboard preferred guy, but I mean, if this is something that you like to do with a controller, then, you know, it's right there, and you can switch back and forth between them as you play. And of course, this game is intended to be cross-platform, I believe, between the consoles and PC. So any console players out there, you can very quickly jump into this game and play it on your PC Man, this is tough. I'm getting practically taken out here. Guess that thing's draining my life. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to my controls just so I don't get absolutely annihilated. Of course, I switched to the controller, and then just like that, almost get taken out. So yeah, I'm approaching level 20 here. I think level 25 is the maximum level in the open beta. I'm not sure if I'll make it to that. I've done quite a bit here. We get one more little mini mission here. Alderigate, destroy the fallen idols. But the next thing I'm going to do for you is I will go ahead. I was mentioning that prologue, and I'll go ahead and do a full playthrough on a new character for you. So again, this has been my Barbarian, but I'll go ahead and play through the prologue as well. Zanosh Warfrost, a Hell Driver, taking him out. And then one thing that I'd like to speak on as well is that loot acquisition has been rather satisfactory in this game. You're consistently finding interesting items and also having to make a lot of decisions on what kinds of upgrades you might like to do with said items. So loot acquisition has been good. The look and feel of the game is quite good as well. And whenever you're out there battling demons, you know, Diablo's forces themselves, or Lilith's forces, I guess, is the big enemy that we're facing in this one. But you're out there, it feels good, it looks good. You oftentimes are really feeling like it's a character. Oh yeah, Town Portal, you just hit T, you can do those at any time. There's this new potion mechanic that's kind of a combination of old potions and then the Diablo 3 potions. But a lot of interesting things. Collections. There's my character, Mick the Barbarian, rather hardcore guy. So we'll be taking a look at all of these different things in here. And next, I'll be going ahead and moving forward for you. Or actually, let's take a look at this lost pack. I thought it might be triggering one of those items there. But the next thing I'll be taking a look at for you are one of the prologues. So let's go ahead and make a new character. So here is the character creation screen. We have our Barbarian, Necromancer, Sorcerer or Sorceress there, Rogue, and our Druids. Let's go ahead and try a Necromancer. I think that might be interesting. Make ourselves a guy. Let's see. A lot of presets here. Let's go with that one. Character name. Let's call him the Necrolite, just like our Warcraft Orcs and Humans playthrough. And we'll just do tier 1 for now, just so I can quickly show through the prologue.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Horadrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was, and Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
better shelter before I freeze.
Well, that creature was creepy. Let's go ahead and start moving forward. We already get a basic skill. Let's see. Let's get our essence. Oh, here we go. Whoa! That was quite the weapon. I'm already at full life, so I've got... Oh, wait. That was not it. Oh, we got our skeleton army going already. Ha ha ha. That looks like we can do 4 at a time right now. Yeah, so a big difference with other Diablo games is typically you can just jump right in, start playing with your friends. Some friends of mine will actually do run-throughs of Diablo 2 where you just start a new game and start playing. And, you know, it's been
Another abandoned town.
typical thing at LAN parties, things of that nature.
He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins! Kill us all! Kill us all!
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain.
And that sweet
There is
backstory.
evil staring at the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw. Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
Evil is gathering strength in those ruins. I will bring it to heal.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
No problem, Vani. I've got your back. Let's go take these ruins out. It's the Mickcraft way. The scythe. That is so satisfying. Now we got gloves, no more frostbite in the hands. Skeleton archers and skeletons. Meet my skeletons. Raise a skeleton from a corpse once all your skeletons have been summoned. Maximum 4. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Oh, what did I do? I went the wrong way. My bad, guys. Here we go. The Orcish Necrolite advances. Yeah, I'm definitely a scythe guy rather than a wand guy. It's the Barbarian in me coming out. I do enjoy the skeleton army, though. Makes me feel like I can accomplish anything. Got some of the fallen stuck in there.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, we have this dash feature. You hit spacebar. You can use it to evade is what it's called, actually. So I guess you're supposed to use it to evade attacks. I just use it to kind of jump ahead faster a lot of the times. Yeah, see, we got the Fallen Shaman. Some good classic Diablo feels. Look at this scythe. That is absolutely awesome. And we already got an upgrade to our scythe. Still looks just as cool. Now let's see what else we got. Yeah, let's do that. If you don't take the shamans out, they're just going to revive the fallen. What a mess that would be. Oh, it's just a potion. Man, the priest was decapitated. Oh yeah, this fight. This pentagram dude is actually pretty tough.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, that's right. Gotta stay out of that attack. If I let my skeletons tank it, we should be in a good spot. This is actually pretty tough as the Barbarian, because you were just fighting him directly, and he has all these stun moves and everything, and high damage dealing cleaves. I was also on the higher difficulty setting, though, while fighting him as my Barbarian. Alright, we stay out of this pentagram. Looks like something we saw in Karazhan in Warcraft 1. We got him. Some new pants. Ooh, the Wise Scythe. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Alright, we found some other way out. We defeated the Pentagram Beast. And now we return to the town as a hero. Back into the bar.
You've returned.
Yes, I have.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
By mother's blood, by mother's body. So, shall you witness her glory before you die. Not ready yet.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us. Lost souls! All of you!
Saved. All right. We made it. That was some party. We're not ready for my scythe of vengeance, though.
You are blessed like us now.
I don't like the sound of
All
that.
of them. Light willing.
Light willing?
Madman. Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and...
Man, I was filled with flower petals.
What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Chapel key. Let's head to the chapel. A hero's reward. Some reward.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place.
Like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
Man, tough times for the
You collapsed
priest.
inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral. Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kyovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Alright, off to meet a hermit. Let's do it. Still 4 maximum skeletons. To the hermit's cabin. I have to say, the Necromancer is pretty awesome. here's our cabin.
Is anyone here?
It smells awful.
What are you hiding back
Ha ha ha, secret passage. That's a creepy skull.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry. That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
Blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kyovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Off to Kyovashad to stop Lilith. Let's make it happen. One thing with the MMO aspect, as it starts loading in the other people, when you get closer to this town, I've noticed that there are some server lag spikes that seem to happen. But we're just about done with this prologue here.
Never thought I'd live to see all this.
Here we go.
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kyovashad lies just ahead.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We
first...
have no time for this. To enter Kyovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine. But this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then cast it into the brazier. As the fire burns the wood, so too
We'll say
the
our
light
sin is
burn
anger.
away your
Angry necrolite.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kyovashad.
Bloodlands sounds pretty awesome.
So, what did you write on the little piece of wood? Something about hate or anger, perhaps? Well, it matters little, I suppose. I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you. Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This pup thing is practically
So the old man's finally decided to bite back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay. Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge.
Alright, we got his stuff, a polearm and an amulet. And we're just about done with the prologue.
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Horadrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Horadrim, Donnan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosgland. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the dry steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see, you are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
And And there we go. That is the conclusion of the prologue to the Diablo IV beta. And I'm imagining the full game is going to be comparable with that whole prologue situation in the beginning, which is rather unique for Diablo. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this content. I'll let you make your own decisions on what you think about it. Please go ahead and comment below what you think about Diablo 4 and if you're planning to play at launch. I'm Mick. This is Mickcraft. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.